Hello and welcome along to Moss Valley. Barley needs finishing off so that we can get started on the canola. Will the yield be any better in the second field? Let's get farming. Before I get started back on the harvest today, we do need to start getting the pig feed moving a bit more. We've got another pallet of sugar beet here. So pretty much I think we can stop the sugar beet production in the garden now. We've got enough going for a little while, so we'll deactivate that. We do not have a huge amount there, so we've almost got our second pallet of corn though, and the corn will now speed up as well. And as I said, for every pallet of sugar beets we need 4.5 pallets of corn. So this should work out fairly well now. The amount of corn we need for these pigs is going to be pretty high. And remembering to go around the top route like this so we're not accidentally putting anything in with our pigs already. We can just unload this into here. And at the end of yesterday, I actually ended up tipping my barley that I'd got into my grain store. And so really where I want to get it is into the pig feed mixer. So our first trailer we get today, we're going to go and do that with. And we'll just pop around here, grab this box of sugar beet. Like so. And then we can get this in and we can go and get the harvest started. Before I do that, though, we are going to pick our random name from the Patreon and channel members to put on the license plate. And today's selected at random is ArkAngil. Thank you very much for your support. I have gone with AR14NGL, which is about as close as I think I can get. And so congratulations to you. You have got the number plate on the JCB. Now that we've dealt with that and we're gonna get back into our barley, let's turn this on and turn the thresher on as well. Make sure we're going forwards. And we're going to set this off with courseplay again. Our courseplay course is still here. And of course, we are still with our fairly awful yield amount on here of about 60 to 65%. So our combine is on the way. And we can actually go and start setting up something else we need to do today. So while we're waiting for our combine to fill up, we're going to grab the TM155 here. And we're going to hook it up to the New Holland baler. I have a horrible feeling, though, that we might be short on something that we need to actually get this running. And that means we might have to do our first trip down to the shop. Because, yeah, this is going to require some baler twine in order to start the baling going. And this is one of the problems we've got on the farm. While we have machinery and things to get going, we don't have any supplies. So we've got no baling twine for this baler. We've got no fertilizer. We've got no seeds. We've got none of that. So we're going to have to head down to the shop, I think, and go and pick up a pallet of baler twine. So if we bring this over here and we'll check on the combine quickly, and then I think we'll grab the Land Rover and see if we can go and grab some twine before the combine gets full. So combine is only 22% full at the moment. Let's go see if we can go and grab some twine and get back in time. So we got this really useful little trailer for going and grabbing stuff from the shop. This should take at least a couple of pallets and give us a good means of carting stuff about. This was something that I picked up when I brought my Land Rover with me. And so I think we need to head north out of here. Yep, the shop is just up there. So not too far away, thankfully. We should be able to get there and back pretty quickly. I remember doing my review of this map and being very impressed by the look of it. And it really is a gorgeous looking map and feels quintessentially British. It really does. And I absolutely loved it then, and I'm absolutely loving playing it now. The fields are big, but not so horribly big that they cause me too much of an issue with the equipment we got. And if you want to know why we're using a lot of New Holland stuff on here, it is a New Holland and JCB showroom. So yeah, New Holland for our tractor and JCB for our telehandler. This is why this is all on here. And in fact, there are two pieces of equipment that we're going to be using with our telehandler later that are sitting down here at the shop ready for us to pick up. Completely forgotten about those, and we'll have to go and get that sorted later. For now, let's see if they've got any of the baler twine for us to have. Yep, we can pick up a pallet of New Holland baler twine without too much issue. They have 48 pieces for... Oh, we don't need that many. I think we should be able to do just the smallest amount. That's £250 for that. So we will buy that. And having bought that, I think they've loaded it up for me already on my trailer, which is fantastic. Let's head back down to the farm and go and get this into the baler. And hopefully the combine isn't sitting there waiting for us when we get back. And we're back up to the farm. We'll just thread the needle down here and bring ourselves into the yard. And hopefully we'll be able to get some twine into our baler from the trailer here. Let's refill that. There we go. Full of twine and able to start getting some baling going, because our combine still isn't quite full yet, which is great news. We will go turn off our truck, our Land Rover. Good. And yeah, let's get started on some baling and getting this field done. Because right now, we need to be doing multiple jobs. And no sooner do we get started on the bales than the combine is ready to unload. And it is going to be a nice, fun upload refill. So we'll drop down to 5th gear so that we can get a good pull away. Combine is getting into position. And away we go. And we'll unload along here. And thankfully, with the setup on our cruise control, we should be able to unload fairly swiftly. And we've taken out to the end of the row, 55% full. We normally, yesterday, we were emptying when it got to 80%. So this is why we actually have a sizable amount extra over the 50% in our trailer today. This tractor isn't doing too badly down the hills here, but it seems to be struggling a little bit when we start to go uphill. It's slowing down to sort of about 4 miles an hour on those uphill runs, which is a little bit concerning. This is more powerful than our 8340. I think this has 150 horsepower, maybe a little bit more. If I remember correctly. In fact, let's just check that, because I thought this was a bigger tractor. And comparing the two, this has 155 horsepower versus the 125 of our 8340. And even our 7740 is then down to 95. So, this here should have no issues with the baler, which only requires 95 horsepower. It's a little bit weird. It's struggling as much as it is going up those hills. And this is what I'm talking about. Look at that. 3 miles an hour. This is not what I'd call a massively steep hill. But it is really struggling getting up it. I'm really hoping that we don't have this problem that much. Although, yeah, if it's done it on every time I've tried to go up the hill at the moment, maybe it is a problem round that. Let's just stop this here. I'm just gonna do that and do that. It shouldn't have worked without that, but it might be that maybe the brakes were stuck on. Sometimes detaching the cables and reattaching them can have a positive effect. Let's give it a go. And no, we're still struggling up the hill. Don't know why. Combine is ready to be unloaded again, and this time we're on a downward slope, so that's gonna make things easier, and we should end up with a full trailer out of this as well. Wait, combine start moving, and away we go. Keep good pace with it, and finish up the trailer. Whoa, there we are. It's behind the pillar, which is why I can't see that it's emptying at the moment. But yeah, this is going to be a full trailer. All done. Let's go get this tipped and start making some more pig food. In fact, yeah, we'll put the whole of this 16,000 liters in. This will probably be enough for now. And then later on, we're going to put a whole load of canola in. This is another tractor that is struggling to get up this hill. So the nice thing about this pig feed mixer is we can just back this trailer up to it and tip it out. And it will go straight in, ready to mix. And yeah, this will hold a lot of stuff. In fact, I think this does also work as a silo if you want it to. And we are doing the corn pig food mix. That will require 450 corn, which we're working on, 250 of the barley, 200 of the canola, and just 100 of the sugar beet. And currently we have 1,800 of the sugar beet, 1,000 liters of corn. And yeah, we've got a lot of barley. So in fact, just a single trailer of barley, that goes a quarter of the way towards that. In fact, yeah, it's fairly even. So a quarter of the way towards the pig food. So we're looking to create 4 times that in pig food, which will be more than enough to get us going. So we're back to the baling, and so far we've created 11 bales on the field. That is just off one headland, so we're looking at having a really decent number of bales off of here. I don't think the pigs take them, so we are going to look to be selling all of these. It's a pity because I could really do with the manure, and instead I think to do our garden, we're probably going to have to do the seed and fertilizer to get things running properly. I am a little bit concerned because a bale dropped on the far side of the field, and it's in a position where the combine might run into it. I think we might have to go and get the spikes out and go down there, grab it and move it out of the way so that yeah, the combine isn't gonna run up and get stuck on it. I will do that as soon as I get back up to the farm, but of course at the moment we're once again doing our slow long struggle up this headland back to the top of the field. And the combine needs unloading just as I reach the 8340, so we can switch over and go and unload that. And then, yeah, we'll almost be back up to the top of the field. So I need to go and grab my 7710 or 7740, sorry, and get that bale moved over the other side, because that will be part of the next run for this field. Should be able to fly down here fairly easy in this tractor. Yeah, because it's done the last row there. And then we've just got these two bales here that worry me. So we'll come in and grab the first one. And then if we just stack on top of that, we can go and move this down at the other end of the field. Because I'm fairly sure the combine is going to come straight at us now. And, oh, not getting my stacking quite right here. Right, on the top. Yeah, look at that. It's cutting in straight towards where we are. But these bales are not behaving. And it's partly because I've got my spike in at an upward angle. There we go. Now we can pick it up and get it out. And I think it might be blocked by a bale down the far end. I need to go and find out. What object is blocking it? Yeah, it found a bale. Right. Let's start it up. Back it off. And it is cutting in at this point, but we'll move the bale out of the way. So it must have grabbed it off the corner, been driving all the way around. Not the one that was further up the field, which I thought might happen. But yeah, just blocked by a bale, enough to cause an issue. Put this down here. And then we can get the combine going again and finish this field off, which it's rather worrying that it is now 10-2 and we still haven't got the barley done. We've only got till the end of the next day to get both of these fields harvested. And right now, it's looking very much like we're not going to do it. And that worries me immensely. Right, nearest waypoint. Away our combine goes, and it's only 17% full. So I'm expecting it to make it to the end of this field before we need to empty again. We're up to 25 bales on here now, and it looks like our harvester is getting fairly close to being finished. Don't think we're about to drop a bale, no, so we're good. We should make it down here without too much hassle. We have got another bale unloading, but yeah, not one isn't going to drop on the ground right in front of our harvester here, which is good news. We will then be getting onto the canola, but it is 2 in the afternoon. In fact, it's coming up to 3 in the afternoon. I think we're going to be going a little bit into the evening again. And I've got a bale trailing off the back here that I want to keep out of the way of the harvester. I hope I've done enough. Yes, I have. Perfect. And I'm not too worried about the little bit of straw that I've left there. I can pick that up later. But at least we didn't stick a bale in front of the harvester again. The harvester is on the last row, so we might as well fill as we're going down here. Then we can send it straight into the canola field from the top here, or the bottom here. So in we come, and that. Perfect. That is great. So yeah, we'll be able to empty as we come down here and then send it straight into the canola at the bottom and get started on that field at 3 p.m. Oh, we need to get at least the headlands out because field 33 is absolutely massive. So with this field done, what we're going to do now is get ourselves onto the canola field. And we should be able to just pop out of this field here. Start her up. Down. Oh, we need to start the combine threshing as well. Oh, I need to unfold it because, of course, when the hard worker got out, they completely folded up my harvester. Right, there we go. All unfolded. Start it up. And into the crop we go. This will shred. And then we need a new course set up in course play. So like the last one, we're going to do lands, and we're going to do clockwise. Yep, 3 headlands, generate me a course. And actually, that's a pretty solid course. So let's get out of here. And first waypoint should be directly in front of us. And away it goes. And it's going to finish down this corner as well. So we know where to get our header trailer when this finishes. Although that's going to be the end of tomorrow at best. So we had another 13,537 litres off the field. So this will go into our grain store. Be something for us to sell later in the year. Which is grand. And then we'll be able to hopefully start paying down this loan a little bit, or modernizing our farm a bit. If the right tractor shows up, we might look at possibly replacing this one or one of the others. But for now, let's tip this, and then we can keep things going with the canola as well. I've finally got the headlands done with the baler, as slow as it is to get this baler up to the top of the field. And it actually, unless I turn the baler off, it makes no difference. So the baler itself, it is the power the baler's requiring of this tractor while we're running uphill. And yeah, this tractor has nearly double the horsepower that this baler needs. So I don't know why it's struggling quite so much when it comes to doing the uphill bits, because at the moment it's just a little bit weird. Hopefully going across the slope like this, we won't have too much trouble, and we'll be able to get through this fairly quickly. We're just coming onto the second headland, and looking at the yield map, it's looking pretty similar to our field full of barley. We're getting about a 60-65% yield off of here. And we've only just reached 85% full. And that means we need to get the carting tractor down here. And in fact, by the time we've got it down here, our combine already needs unloading. We should be able to get down here, unload it. It looks like we'll get a second load off here as well then. So just bring this alongside. And... oh, wait, the combine. There we go. Set our speed. And away we go. Filling up with some canola. We're going to get a lot more canola off here. So this should be pretty good for us, I think. So I want to get all of the headland knocked out on the canola field before we finish today. We're making really good progress on this field. Although a lot of our job on this field tomorrow is going to not only be getting these bales finished off, but also collecting up all of these bales, because in October we're going to want to get the canola planted in this field. So we've got a very short window then to get this field ready and done in time to do that. So going to have to be a really quick turnaround on field 32, and field 33 we're going to have a lot more time to do the stuff we need to do with it. But if we don't get these bales off here really quick, we're going to find ourselves backed up and missing our window to get that canola planted ready for next year. It's coming up to 6:30, and we're pretty much done for the day here on field 32 with a grand total of 41 bales off here. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to just disconnect the baler here. We'll leave the baler on the field for the night. And we'll go and park our tractor up. But yeah, that's really good progress on the bales. We'll be able to clear, or we'll be able to get them finished by the end of the month. And we will start getting them collected up off of here as well. It's turning 20 to 8 in the evening, and unfortunately the combine hasn't quite made it to finish off the final headland. It's just around the other side of the farm here. So what we'll do is we'll stop the combine here and take our hired worker off. So like so. And pull underneath the auger. In fact, yeah, it's put the auger in. So let's get the auger back out. And that's now doing. Because it is way too late really now to continue. And then I can get this emptied. We'll get this tipped up tonight. And we'll continue on in the morning. It is late. And we are definitely up against it. Let's get unloading. And yeah, not much more we can do today. So we're going to leave it here for now. And all that remains is for me to say...
Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.